Hey guys, it's Clint and Shell.
Hi guys.
She's going to exercise on the treadmill. I don't need.
Sorry if you smell any burnt.
Yeah, it smells like burnt rubber when she gets going. It's really funny.
Probably not for you guys.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice, but yeah, you can really smell it. Today I'm going to do a wood burning of a flower. I really want to try to get my pin control down, so I wanted to practice with a lot of lines. This one has so many lines. So I'm going to pause the video. I got to get this all cut out and stuck on our disc. This is the, I think it's, birch plywood, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look, and it's a 5-inch square if I remember right. So something like that. So let me pause it and I'll be right back. So I'm using my sticky pyro paper. I believe it's called peel and stick pyro paper, I believe is, and I get this at Mountain Carvers in Estes Park, Colorado. I sanded my circle with 400 grit, and let's see if I can. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today's Monday. I have been carving like crazy. I made blanks for over 3 hours yesterday, and sanded I think 4 cedars yesterday, and then I sanded I think 10 or 11, 10 I think today. I'm not too sure. So I'm wore out. I'm hurting pretty bad. I'll sand a little later, but I really wanted to. I've actually even got a blister on my thumb where my knife hits it. Let me see here. But yeah, we're having a good day. Like I said, it's Monday. I didn't have to work today. I'm hoping I don't have to work until later. That's what I'm hoping. With the way the locates come in, today's or anything comes in today is Wednesday. So if I don't have anything come in today, then I wouldn't have to work till Thursday, hopefully. So I prayed about it. I really, I did the airport job Friday, I think it was. And yeah, it was Friday, and it really was a hard job. So I'm just gonna stick this. I'm gonna pause the video, and that way I can get it. The backing off of it. I got it on my lowest setting, so once again I have my lining pin or lining tip, I guess. I did buy 2 more tips since it's a different pin, so I know you guys probably wondering why I,
Can you grab me a tissue?
Hold on.
I know, I'm
Sorry I had to grab Shell's snot rag, so.
sorry. Thanks, hon.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. I gotta take care of. So, I know you guys, ones of you guys have been with us for a long time. No, I actually just bought a pin. Oh, I don't know, a while back. This is my pin. It came with my Burnmaster pyrography kit or whatever. Sorry, guys. It's really thick, and I have a hard time rolling it around and using it like you're supposed to, like a pencil. So I bought a new one that's much thinner, and I have a lot more. Sorry guys, forgive me, I'm out of breath, I was coughing. So, have a lot more pin control, and that's what I was really hoping for. And I do have it on my lowest setting, which is not. So, I'm just shy of 2, I think, right now. I turned it up just a little bit. Just just a little bit more. Okay, I think that looks good right there. Sorry guys, I don't mean to sniffle. You guys know how I have a lot of issues when it comes to allergies and stuff. So, but yeah, so today's gonna be a good day, like I said. It killed me yesterday. It's one of those necessary evils, you know. I have to make the blanks in order to make the blenders. We did get our cedar in Saturday, and hi, honey. I know, sweetheart, baby girl. It was, you know, we had got sent the wrong package, and it came out as a walnut. And you guys know I only use my lathe to make blanks. I don't use it to actually do the blenders. So, and I ended up. Well, right now I'm missing two pieces of ink blenders out of it. One blank was completely split down the center. It was separated, and I tried saving one of them, but it didn't work. And another one was full of knots, which wouldn't be a big deal if I used the lathe to actually do the blenders on it, but I don't. So trying to use a knife on them, I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't carved those. I only have those two things to carve. One's the part of the one that was really bad, and so split, and I don't know if I'll even be able to use that one. I'm gonna have to try to fill in the hole. I don't know. It's long. I don't know, but we did order another batch from a different seller on eBay, and then there's a guy here that has a little hobby sawmill, and he was actually selling cedar planks, big planks, you know, like for countertops and stuff. And I happened to message him this morning on Facebook, asking him if he wouldn't happen to have some scraps. And I told him what size I needed, and he said, "Oh yeah, I do." So told him what I do, and said when I leave the house, I'll give him a holler and meet up with him. So that was exciting. I'm glad, because you know, it was not cheap. That's why we do charge extra on the cedar, because I have to buy it. And we'll see. I don't know. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. And I know I love the cedars. They're so pretty. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell whether or not I did that line. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to see. But I haven't done any sanding today. Wanted to do this so Shell didn't have to worry about it, and I just kind of wanted to get away from the sanding for just a little bit. Like I said, I've been carving for a couple hours this morning. But that's what I was telling Shell. The reason, it was just happened that I started doing these ink blenders. I made one for Shell when she ordered some, and they were late. So I told her, well, I'll just make her one. And that's how it all got started. But really what has kept me going is so many of you that have purchased them comment about how, you have a hard time crafting, you have arthritis, or, hand dexterity issues, and that's actually what has really kept me going. That's the way I'm able to, I feel like I'm serving God by serving others. Yeah, I charge a little bit, but they actually take longer than you would think to do since I do them by hand. But I've always been one that if I do something for money, to do things like that, I lose interest in a hurry. But with the ink blenders, it's been different because I know they help people, and to me that is what makes it worthwhile for me. Honey, I'm not throwing your balls, sweetheart. I'm busy. I know, sweetie. But that's one reason. Well, that's the whole reason why I've kept doing it. Really, is to serve. And don't get tired of it, because I do know the reason why I'm doing it, and I've always been one that believes in helping. I've always tried to help as much as possible, and even with me and my locating, it's the same thing. I mean, I know what I do saves lives, and so that's one reason why it's hard for me just to walk away from it, So, but that's the reason why I do the ink blenders, and I love doing the covers. I really love the covers. This has just been so much fun. So fun to have that covers to do, since I love to quilt and sew, and that having covers helps because I can make quilt blocks and stuff for the covers instead of making a full-size quilt, and that really has helped me a lot. I love to quilt. I love to piece the fabric together. That to me is such an enjoyable. And I do crochet. Some days I'll have to show you guys my doily. I've done several Afghans, but after you do a bunch of Afghans, they kind of get tiring, and you kind of get tired of doing the same thing. And I went ahead and got into making the doilies, and I truly love making the doilies. That is so much fun. It really is. I just love it so much. Can you hear my hen out there? I'd say she's fixing to have an egg somewhere. Haven't found them. We're laying them in the hay. We have the two girls out, the Easter chicken and the red one, or the brown one, whatever. And they were laying them behind where the hay is, but I haven't seen any there. And they're definitely laying because she's clucking. I love listening to them. Even the, roosters. I love to hear the roosters crow in the morning. And they don't always, they don't just crow in the mornings. They'll crow all day long. So. Okay, I'm gonna... Uh-oh. Hi, Munchkin. Oh, guys, it would be our little turtlet. Lucy Lou, I don't need you, honey. Lucy. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video. She's looking out the window. Okay, she walked away. Let's see how long it lasts. Little turd, I tell you. She's been pestering me all morning wanting to play with that dang crunchy ball. I'm sitting in my chair and she's over yelling at me, throw it, throw it. So, she's been playing all morning. It's like, Lucy, really, honey? But you can't, she's just too darn cute. Even when she yells at you, she's just too bloody cute to get upset at her or anything, you know. And, you know, that's just who she is. That's just the way she talks and communicates. She's so bloody intelligent, and that's a bad thing. She's too dang intelligent for her own good. But I love her to death. She's actually been laying with me quite a bit this week. And she just gets so sad. I went out to do chores yesterday, feed the chickens, and I wasn't out there very long. Oh, Lord, you thought I was gone all day. She's at the door, yelling, just talking to me. Want to know where I've been all day, and yeah. And it's just so cute, you know. I just love her. Oh, there she is. But like I said, you know, I've said it before, I would not want a house full of her, of little ones. But I sure wouldn't train a little girl for anything, that's for sure. She is definitely a joy. But gosh, is she ever a bloody turd. Oh, Lord have mercy. But she's just as cute as all get out. Just adore her. Yeah, this pin the tips are much shorter than the Burnmaster tip. I think it's a Cahone, I think is what it is. I need to actually have Shell put a link to the store. I spoke to them once, and they're just seem like the sweetest people. They do have wood carving, kind of like a wood carving rendezvous every year in Colorado. I've never been to it, but of course I never go anywhere with work, so you guys know I'm on call 24/7, so I don't get to go anywhere, but that's okay. Go see the osteoporosis doctor on the 6th. And I go see my back surgeon. I do not know when. It's nice. They actually send me a text message telling me what time my appointment is. So I like that. So hopefully pray that I'm able to get my nerve test done, my upper body nerve test. I'm looking forward to, well, not necessarily looking forward to it, because if you guys never had it, it hurts. They zap you pretty good. He said, this one, you're going to feel this one. And there was a couple when he did my legs I felt. I mean, yeah. Luckily, you know, I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, so, but still, it still hurt. I'm going to have Shell talk to our doctor and see about getting her nerves tested. She has a lot of leg issues, and I really think she needs to do that. Tell you, I get so tired of what do you call it? Scams, whatever it is. Gets old getting calls constantly. The ones I really hate are text messages, because a lot of times, I mean, I get calls when it comes to emergencies, normally after hours, but I usually can turn my phone off, my phone off and just allow it for just text messages. But now that I get them all the time, it's kind of hard to do that. Yeah, I really want to put. I have a maple leaf that I haven't. And it has stippling in it. So I really want to practice that too. But I just like to do the videos. Let me see. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes when if you've done a line or not. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to do all the lines yet. Mainly just the outside, and then I'll come in with the shading. Yeah, I get so sick of them stupid text messages. So I don't know what Shell's got plans for this wood burning, but I'm sure involves. I don't have my fan on. Sure, it will involve me making a cover. Just a thought, or a guess, whatever. I'm sure I will be volunteered for it. Because you know how Honey Bunny is. No, honey, I've been thinking, oh God, what do you want me to do now? I don't know if she can hear me. I think she can because she was laughing at Lucy, so obviously she would think she could hear me. She's been watching. What's that show? That British show?
Would I Lie to You?
Would I Lie to You? If you guys haven't seen this, look on YouTube. Would I Lie to You? Oh my God, it's so funny. It's hilarious. I've seen it before, but Shell's been really starting to watch. I don't know how many seasons it is. It's quite a few. Oh, it is just hilarious. And I thought, oh, it'd be fun to have that in America. But it wouldn't be nearly as funny because you don't have that accent, that they do. And that's one of the things that makes it so funny. So, it's British. But yeah, I mean, it's hilarious. It's definitely worth watching if you guys have it. It's definitely worth looking up. Now, Biddy's yelling. He wants in the bedroom. I said, Biddy's yelling. He wants in the bedroom.
Oh, he wants in.
Yeah. Whew. With this tip, your hand, it does get warmer than the burn master because you're closer to the tip itself, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Truthfully. But yeah, it is just the funniest show. And I mean, and just how quick-witted they can be just blows me away. I'd say this one. I'm kind of missing a line here and there, so I'm just kind of trying to connect the spots a little bit. So hope you guys have a good week and trouble-free. said, I'm hoping I won't have to work until later. It's getting harder and harder to do the job. Well, and I had the airport job Friday, like I said, and I didn't. Sorry, stretching. I had to open the vaults, and I couldn't open the fiber vaults. They were too kind of frozen shut, you know. So I happened to ask the guy at the airport who you talk to get, you know, and he came down and helped me open the vault, and they're not our normal vaults. I think they belong to the city instead, so they were very heavy, and I have not been the same since I did that. I think trying to pull them and get them open, it really messed up my back and my arms and stuff. Definitely ain't feeling like I was before it, so I'm really hoping I, you know, try to rest a little bit from it. But yeah, they were. Some of those fiber vaults are huge. I mean, they can weigh well over 100 pounds, and it's, you know, when you're young, they're still hard to open. But when you're a crippled old man, yeah, no, it's not as easy as it used to be. But I was just so thankful he came out and helped me to get them open. And then when I got them open, didn't matter because they were through vaults. The conduits weren't open; they were through conduits. So I had to go back to the plastic vault that I could open with my fingers, you know. But then I had to use a fish tape. None of it has a tracer wire with it, of course. So I had to use a fish tape to do it all. And fish tapes are a metal on a spool, and they use them to run wires in houses and conduits, stuff like that. But I can hook onto it and locate since it's metal. So and they wear you out just winding them things back up after you know, they're a couple 100 feet or however long, and they take a toll on you trying to wind them back up. So yeah, it takes a little takes it out of you, that's for sure. And that's why I did the blue ink blanks yesterday, because that way I knew how bad it was gonna make me feel, so I knew I would be able to rest, not having to work. So I'm glad of that. Remember, the slower you move your pen, the darker your lines can be. The faster you move it, the lighter.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's mine smelling or yours smelling.
No, it's yours. I can smell it from over here. Yeah, she's got that treadmill. And oh my gosh, that stuff, boy, it gets. She walks on that an hour. Yeah. It really does get to smelling after a while. Now I could smell mine, but it's not.
Yeah, I think it's this.
Windrowed hay yesterday, but I don't know. Most of them only got one cutting of hay, and the problem is they cut a lot of people. Well, both of our neighbors cut their hay, and then we had all that rain, so it's not going to be the highest quality of hay that so many people look for. So that's kind of a... But our neighbor behind us was windrowing what little he had. He didn't really have much. So we'll see what's going to happen. Yeah, they turned the water off pretty quick this year too. Like last year was the same way. They only had one cutting last year also. So it's going to be we only have 3 goats, thank God now, and we had hay. I don't remember what month we got it last year, but they still eating on it, so that's a blessing, because the prices have gone up with it being so hard to get now. So only having one makes a difference. What is that noise? She raising her thing there. So I gotta call our guy. I've known him for years and years. He used to live in the mountains, and then he always told me he was land rich and money poor. They ended up selling all the land for the most part that they had, and he bought a bunch of farmland down here. So he's really a very nice man, and he actually will deliver it, because we don't have a truck or anything like that. So that's a blessing having him. But he used to do a digging and everything, but now he just mainly does it here and there, not for a living anymore. And he runs cattle. He always has run cattle. That's what they did up there. But yeah, it's kind of a stressful time, I think, for a lot of the farmers here. Really don't have very many ranches here. Mainly they're just farms. Most of the ranches, they put all usually they put their hay, or the cows, up in the mountains for the summer. Then they'll bring them down. And sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I've burned and haven't burned. So yeah, it's gonna be we should only need 1 bale of hay, I think, for the winter. So thank God for that. Now our babies are getting older. We're not going to have any more goats once these pass. We're just getting to that age, both of us being crippled. It just really doesn't make sense to even... we only have 3. They're the bottle babies. One was our very first baby. And so it's kind of, and kind of excited to see how this is going to turn out. This tip is a micro. I think they call it a micro tip. It's only 3/32, so it's not a very wide tip. That's one reason why I wanted it. So I really don't know how much time. Oh, it's alright.
Watching Andy Griffith.
Oh, are ya? She's watching Andy Griffith now. I like to see shall color these and just see how they're gonna. You know, with her being an artist and all, she blends so well, you know, like, and I would love to see her have her hand at one of these and just try it and just see how it turns out. I mean, I can color it, but it's generic and not, I wouldn't do it justice. Especially in Autumn Leaf, I think would be really neat to see her do. Come in. Let's see here. Ooh. Ow, sorry guys. Go straighten it forward. Yeah, I prayed that it won't have to work much this week, so. Have a hard time seeing where you've been. You can always change your angle that you look at it. And thank you for bearing with me, guys, on this. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I understand that. But, you know, it's turning into a passion, too. So I really want to continue doing it. I want to get better, too. Strive to be better at it. I know I'm never, ever going to be a master, and I know that. But I just want it to look good. Make sure I get all the edges. Okay. There's. I think that one's done yet. Nope.
I'm watching Andy Griffith.
Yeah,
Barney says my fast draws
lightning fast or whatever.
never been successfully photographed.
Oh, yeah. He sure was delusional.
Boy, they go.
Gotta love Barney. You know, I don't. To me, Andy Griffith was never the same after Barney. After. Uh-oh, it froze. I'm having problems with the camera. I don't know what happened. And then Shell was watching the Barney Fife where he's saying about being the deputy, and then Andy come in, only had one bullet for his pistol in his pocket. I love that one. I tell you, that was such a good show. And there's a lot of that I really never like. the Waltons. We never watched that. I watched Prairie, Little House on the Prairie a lot, but I never got into the Waltons.
I didn't either, which is bizarre.
Yeah, but yeah, I just never did for some reason. I don't know why, but. So I'm just going through the lines for the thing, for the shadows. Come in with one of my other tips. And like I said, I have a shading tip, one of those, I think it's the square or the flat. Square one is the shading tip. Yeah, I just never could get into the Waltons. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. Although we did have a cat named John Boy. JB was what we called him. And I do remember that. He was a big old orange cat. He was sweet. He was always laying with me. He'd always sleep with me and stuff, so. Whew. Or her exercise. Don't go up the house, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's because I
Boy, she was.
burn rubber.
Yeah. Literally burned rubber, yeah. Yeah, that boy. That belt on it gets to reeking. You know, I don't know why either. We never had that. You know, she had a tread. What is it? A tread climber?
Yes, and I loved it.
Wasn't that what it was called?
Yeah.
It was. She loved that thing, but it never smelled like that. I turned up my heat a little bit so I get some darker lines through the shadows. But yeah, I grew up watching Little House on the Prairie. And I don't know why I don't watch it anymore. I haven't watched it since I was young.
No, it's not one that I cared over much.
But it was such a good show too, you know. But you know, I never watched, what was that, Saved by an Angel or whatever that,
Oh, yeah.
what was his name? Touched by an Angel.
Yeah.
Michael Landon, what was that one he was in? That's the thing I don't like. You know, you hear stuff, you know, about, you know, people you idolized, you know, growing up or whatever, and you hear about things, how they are, and it kind of spoils the show for you. A lot. But, you know, I know as well as I do is it's, you know, it's hearsay, you know. You have to form your own opinion of someone, I think. You can't really go by someone else's. That doesn't get you anywhere. It just gets you in trouble, truthfully. At least I think so. This one's not at a point, so I'm going to stretch this one out just a little bit. That way I can kind of...
Well, and that's a good thing that you can
There we go.
make it work for you.
Yeah, I mean, you have to...
What was that? This smell.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, I've always believed in forming your own opinion about someone or something, you know, instead of adopting someone else's thoughts. That's why I think with art, you know, you can't tell someone how to be an artist, and I think it's outrageous to even assume you think you have the right to, first and foremost, or that you know better than someone else. Because I got news for you, you don't.
You have to figure out what
You
works
have
for
to,
you.
yeah. Like I said, that, you know, my motto is I don't give a rat's ass, plain and simple. I don't care what someone thinks of me. God didn't put me on this earth to please everyone, so I'm not going to even bother trying. And if someone doesn't like me, they don't like me. I really don't care. If they don't like the way I would burn, you know, plain and simple.
You're not a professional, and
Never claimed to
do
be.
it the way that you want to do it.
Right, you have to, you know, that's the way art is. You know, you can look at someone's art and say, oh, that looks like crap or whatever. But if they like it, shut up.
Exactly.
You know, plain and simple. Sorry, I don't mean to get on my soapbox. But you guys know how I am about things. And if you don't, you'll figure it out. You know.
Just like Picasso,
Oh, I hate his stuff.
you know, but exactly.
Other people love it.
It's just amazing.
I hate it. I've never liked it. I've never liked the way he does his design, but
Everyone has
everyone has
a different
a different take on everything, and you know, just not my cup of tea. I know it is others, so.
like opera.
Oh, I hate opera.
Exactly.
Truly hate it.
But some people love it.
You know, and but you know, with me, I hate it. I hate the sound of opera. But it drives me. It just drives me nuts. But I can, you know, think highly of someone who has that ability to sing, you know, and perform opera. It's just not me, you know, it's not my liking as far as music, you know. I don't like musicals, I never really have. But Shell loves like High School Musical and stuff like that, and I'm like, no.
I
Sis
love it.
does, and Sis loves it, and I just don't
I
like
like
it.
musicals.
See, and I don't like them.
They make me happy.
So, you know, each their own.
Each their own.
Whew. Wet. Fingertips get it's a little warm. It would be a very boring world if we all liked the same thing. You know? trash taken down, they come up the driveway and pick it up. So got it about halfway down for the guys. They're very nice. I've known Herman, who owns the trash company, he used to work for Town Dolores, and he is just an amazing person. I just think the world of him. Yeah, but he ended up starting his own trash company, so we have him, but his guys actually walk up the driveway to pick up the trash can for us, so I don't have to try to get it down there. Very, very, definitely much appreciated. Means a lot that his guys do that, you know. I just never have liked opera. I'm not a big, don't like classical either, really. But I do admire someone that actually can sing it or play it, you know.
You still talking about that?
No, I was just just happened to pop in mind. I like blues the most. Blues definitely is by far my favorite. I used to listen to like Skinner, which I don't really do that anymore. Dad, that was kind of Dad's, and you know, Dad's been gone for like 17 years, and I heard one of the songs we always listened to, and it kind of almost broke my heart because I really got to missing Pop. And after that, I don't really listen to him. I love the Allman Brothers Band and Greg Allman's music, but definitely have, even the older I get, I've gravitated more towards blues. I like Tab Benoit. He's from Louisiana. And B.B. King, of course, and some of the other ones. I don't know. I'm wanting to finish it, so it's a long video, and I don't care. I don't want to have to do a double video. I just want one. Right, I don't want them to sit through another wood burning video. Okay, to make sure I get all my. It's kind of hard to tell when you print them whether or not so you kind of have to run your finger over the board and see if there's any divots you missed or any lines. What are you looking for, hon?
Oh, that one bill.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I think that's so neat. I tried using an eraser to do this. Take off the clear stuff. So, okay. I have a ball. Oh no, I don't. No. Got the ball shader.
Huh?
Oh, I was telling them I had the ball shader.
Oh, sorry.
There's a little bit right here. Let me see. Oh, I do have to remember I have to turn it up. I forgot what the...
I don't even think that thing charged. Might help a little bit, but it sure didn't help much.
Your tablet?
Yeah, it went down 10% while I was walking.
Huh.
But I like watching shows and stuff, so maybe it helped out.
Yeah, you never know. Still not high enough. I think this one's turned out really cool.
I like it. I think it looks awesome. Yep, yep, yep.
Now when your tip is thicker, like the ball tip, they take longer to heat, take more power to heat up. So, you know, I could crank it all the way up, but I really didn't want to. But I've almost got it, almost to high. So. You can even see it glowing.
Bring the shreds and stuff.
Yeah, we do. I think there's a couple that I didn't do. Kind of hard for me to tell. Clean my... Yeah, there's some right here. Let's see if I can... Have it a little higher just because I had that ball thing. So, gonna move it really quick. But right here, stipple it a little. Stipple. Do it as light as I can. Move my hand very quickly. That looks better just using a lining tip. Looks like right here. And do this one. That's fine. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Not too bad.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll still over
I don't think that looks too bad, guys, really. Definitely have it higher. Okay, let's see what all we can do here. So this is an 8, I think I told you, but it's an 1/8 of an inch thick. So it gets the tree, or no, the maple leaf I got was a 1/4 of an inch. So it was, I wouldn't definitely want anything. I mean, I would stick with the 1/8 of an inch. So. Well, I think I got most of it off. I tried using the eraser. That didn't work. So I've been using my fingernail to get it all off of there. It doesn't look horrible. You know, I think it's coming along. I'll end up doing some more shading on it eventually, I'm sure. But for right now, I'm going to call it good. I got to walk down to the post office. And about time for a nap. Actually, it's almost 11 o'clock our time, mountain time, and I think it's time to take a nap. At least that's my thought on the matter. Honey Bunny's in the shower, so she isn't here to say goodbye. But please give the video a thumbs up, and please hit the subscribe button. And I imagine Shell's going to do a video for tomorrow, I would imagine. So, I mean, I'm sure she will sometime today, you know, at least I would think. I got to work on ink blenders for a while, but that's after my nap. So, that's inside, so I don't have to worry about the heat. It's supposed to be really hot here again for all week. It's supposed to be in the 80s, high 80s, but it's all right. It's been a nice winter, or nice summer, so I can't complain too much. So, thank you for visiting, and once again, thank you for being our YouTube family, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys. Tudzines.